Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube. Rich Gen X elsewhere. And it is time to embark on another Sherlock Holmes game. This time, Crimes and Punishment, the 7th one released. The 3rd one chronologically. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. Ooh, we have a nice little opening here. Lestrade. Oh, Mycroft's in this? The Baker Street Irregulars. The Fate of Black Peter. Clues to accuse one of the suspects. Indicates that some of your clues can form an important deduction and improve your progress in the investigation. This is definitely a change from the past games. So let's see how this works out in our benefit. Alrighty. Oh, okay. So our first case is going to be the Fate of Black Peter. This is actually going to be like 6 cases.
Holmes.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Oh boy.
You are utterly mad.
What the hell is he doing?
Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Steph, clicking handcuffs, policeman. Nice step avoided. Inspector Lestrade.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row, Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go to the yard first. The many men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed the powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments with my merchants this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Oh, let's see that. Profile of the victim. Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born 19... Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, what's this? What we got here? Tasks. Investigate murder. Inspect the crime scene, Women's Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join the straw. Oh. Okay. That's nice. Alright. Okay. Since this is... Oh wow, this looks neat. I like this new look. Okay, I like this. Okay, no, that's not what you want to wear. Sailor outfit, no. Button suit, casual suit. Unbuttoned suit, no. Sailor outfit, no. Morning gown. Farmer outfit, no. Light suit. No. Bandit outfit, no. Light suit. Gray suit. Brown suit. Black suit. Casual suit. You know, let's go with the brown suit. And then what, B to the makeup table? Let's see, huh? A deer stalker. Nah, let's leave the... Oh, good lord. Well... looks rather smart, don't you think? Though the hat don't... You know what? That suit don't... That looks a little better. He is a gentleman, isn't he?
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Before we go, we have a neighbor? Let me see. Oh, good lord. Her? Oh, oh man. Last saw her in versus Jack the Ripper.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Okay, let's see, tab, and we're gonna go to Woodman's Lee. Okay, that's a first. As far as I'm aware.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
There we go.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Oh, interesting. I like that. That's a new thing, as far as I know.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Okay, I like this. Oh my god, this is lovely.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
Okay.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Okay. Okay.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Let's see.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually,
Interesting.
whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Ah.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open. But I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it.
I see.
At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
I see.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
I see.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Okay, let's see. Cameo. There's something else, isn't there? see.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Yes. Let's see.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Now, we're going to go check the cabin out. Don't get stuck, Holmes. Alright.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Okay. Try to open.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
That's excellent.
Good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Someone has tried to force it.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool. This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
No. Okay. Alright. Let's go in and check this body out. Alrighty. Ugh. Oh,
What a
man.
terrible way to die.
Indeed. Ooh, boy.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer. The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Yeah, the hell caused it?
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Oh, God. Dundee. So he was born a day he was daring, successful seal and whale hunter. He commanded the whaler Sea Unicorn of Dundee for many successful in 1884. He retired and traveled for some 6 years. For the remaining 6 years of his life, he lived at Woodman Lee. I see.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Curious. Notebook.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Curious.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Curious.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
I didn't even see didn't even see those. Interesting. Oh, what's this?
Someone drank from this glass recently.
Indeed.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Yes. Tobacco pouch.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Yeah. Anything else? No, there's tobacco in it.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Oh, hello. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Now we're seeing it. Oh. There we go.
Yes. This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Wow. Well then. That was a tricky one. Ship nameplate. Ah.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Oh.
The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Curious.
Old navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Good to know. Let's see. I noticed that that shelf is being highlighted. Nothing else. So let's check out this shelf. Let's see. Something was missing.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Possibly. And
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
yeah, now let's look at the map. And then what we're going to do is we're going to call this an episode.
Dundee. Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
Yes. Alright, and at this point, we're going to call it a day. And next time round, we will continue this examination of the Black Peter. Yes, the case of the Black Peter. I think that's what they're going to call it. No, the fate of Black Peter. We will continue it on the next time round. And let's see. See. I gotta figure out how to save it. No. Well, let's try and continue to our to a save point here, because I don't know when. I don't want to leave this around until we save. Come on, Holmes, let's leave. Alright. Okay. Oh, hello. There are footprints there. No.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Indeed.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Alrighty. We have completed a task there. Let's talk with Mrs. Carey again.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, so now we figured out something, so let's see. Ah, time to open the essay. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Notebook. No. Okay. Alright.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Ah. Okay, am I at a save point here? Ah, good. We can run. Okay. Now I know if I get to a save point, though. I don't know.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oh, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Okay. Alright. Was that a save point that I saw here? Well, I hope that was. Because we need to take a stop here. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube. Rich Gen X elsewhere. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and check out some of the other playthroughs I've done. I have done the 2 games chronologically set before this, which includes Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper and Sherlock Holmes the Awakened. And I am playing through some other games, which includes the original Tomb Raider series. I am working through such classics as Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within right now. I've recently completed Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father beforehand, as well as a few other Sierra products out there. So please subscribe to the channel, check out all I've done. I'd appreciate it. And you have a good one. Bye!